being an Indiana guy, obviously with Larson doing the double tomorrow, have you ever had the chance to go out to an Indy 500? And what do you think, or what do you think of him trying to attempt a double?
Yeah, I've been to, I want to say 4 or 5 Indy 500s. I went to like the 94th all the way to the 99th, so I've still yet to see that place sold out because the 100th was finally sold out and it's been sold out ever since. But yeah, so bummed I haven't got to see that, but super excited for him. It'll be just such a cool opportunity, right? And, you know, I think for me, the sprint car side of things is what's the coolest, just knowing that he's a sprint car guy and kind of tying it all back in, you know, to IndyCar and Indy 500. We haven't had a sprint car guy at the Indy 500 since Ryan Clausen, so it's pretty cool to have the sprint car world kind of behind Kyle. I mean, I think now people think of him as this NASCAR guy, but to me, he's still just a sprint car guy, and it's cool to have a sprint car guy representing the Indy 500.
How tuned in have you been to what he's been doing?
Yeah, I've watched almost every single practice and qualifying. I mean, that's like kind of my thing every year. I just get super locked in the month of May and watch him. So it's been cool to kind of see just how even I feel like everybody is right now. I don't feel like there's one guy that necessarily stands out. You know, the Penske cars are showing really good, but it's going to be an interesting race. I think just from the strategy side of things, then just I think that's the other thing that, at least for Kyle, at least from the outside looking in, you don't really get the full perspective of how much those guys ride around in that race. And, you know, in practice, there's not so much that. At least talking to Connor and Ferrucci and some of them guys, just I never realized how much of a fuel save race that is. It's kind of turned into, I guess, how our Daytona 500s and stuff are. So I think that'll be the fun thing to see how Kyle kind of figures that out and adapts. But it's going to be fun to watch if they get it in tomorrow. It doesn't look very good weather-wise, but I'll definitely be tuned in if it does.
I know, obviously, by the time 6 p.m. you just want to go out there and beat them, right?
Yeah.
But, like, will there be part of you, because of his big sprint car roots and the NASCAR roots and representation, that's rooting for him to do well tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's definitely at the top of the list. You know, I want Larson, Daly, Ferrucci, and Ed Carpenter. Those are like the 4 guys I want to see win. So, yeah, for sure. You know, the sprint car side of me definitely wants Kyle to win. Just, you know, I think for Kyle to get the global recognition, I feel like he deserves, you know, racing against him, you know, practically half of my life. I feel like he is easily one of the top 5 greatest race car drivers of all time, and just anything he gets in. So, you know, from a global standpoint, I think that would really kind of solidify that and put him on the map, and that's something I really think he deserves.
With Carpenter and Daly because of the ties?
Yeah, I know Connor and then the Indiana ties. And Carpenter even was a sprint car guy, and then Ferrucci comes and runs dirt midget stuff, and I've got to know him a little bit. So, yeah, any of the dirt guys.
Is that something you'd ever want to do?
Yeah, every May I feel like I get asked this, and my answer's kind of the same. I don't think willing to do what it takes to win, and not willing to win, but I just don't know if I really want to wreck for 240 miles an hour. And I just always say I'd love to start Park Indy 500. Like I want to do the pre-race. I want to do the, you know, back home again, Indiana. I want to do the pace lap, take the green flag, just come down the pit road and watch the rest of the race. So maybe one day if there's somebody out there looking for a starting Park guy for the Indy 500, I would do it. But yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough. Qualify might be more.
Yeah, I don't want to qualify. We just need to have 32 cars there, so I don't have to qualify.
Obviously, Kyle Larson is running the Indy 500 tomorrow. How has the environment been in the shop with all the extracurricular, obviously, of it?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't, like, it hasn't affected me at all. My race team, we're obviously focused on our own deal. We're all cheering Kyle on, but yeah, from my point of view, like, I'm just cheering a teammate on, doing his thing. It hasn't really affected us at all.
How much have you talked with him about everything that he's undergoing with Indy?
I haven't. Yeah, I think I saw. I passed him in the bathroom. That's about it. He's been pretty busy, so just letting him do his thing.
Hey, it's Tony Donahue from Frontstretch.com. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and return to our channel for more racing content.